Jeff is a perfect guy to show the Peterson Step Up, because this is where your lower legs need to get really strong, and Jeff has some of the strongest lower legs in the gym. So you'll see here as he does the rep, it's going to look similar to both the Patrick and the Poliquin versions, but he has to balance that himself. You can see the balance is the challenging factor because you're putting all that weight on the ball of your foot. Jeff is just starting to dunk with us and getting into some of this more specific training. This is not an exercise you have to have, but when it comes to higher level athletics, I consider this huge for athleticism and getting your feet strong. Now, if you've noticed, the higher his heel lifts, the more the knee actually goes over the toe. So with this one, I'm never going to tell you to use more than a 6-inch box. If you can't use a 6-inch box, honestly, you probably shouldn't be doing this one yet. Yep, you can just keep going back and forth. You could go to a lower box, but really I don't think you should be doing this one if you can't do a 6-inch box. You should have a good base in the other two forms before doing this exercise. But you will see as he goes, the more his heel lifts, the more the knee goes over the toe. So rather than raising the box height and getting into interesting form, I want you to just keep dominating the form more and more at this height. Feel it?
Oh yeah.
Nice. So you will feel your VMOs, but it's very advanced and you need strong lower legs just to be able to do this. So for guys who have done a real knee transformation, I think this exercise is huge. That's why we use it in level 3 of Superhuman, because you've jacked up your VMOs, and now we need to make sure that your foot and lower leg and calf can handle the force of the VMO. So we use this as a preparatory exercise before more explosive plyometrics. He's doing a perfect job with his form. With any of these, if you do it right, you can feel a workout without even any weight. But we like to progress this to 10 reps with your body weight on your back, at which point, just keep trying to dominate the form more. I haven't seen better benefits to trying more weight, because if you go more weight, but now look at my leg, if you just lift your heel less, then is there actually more load on your quads and your calves? No, there's not. So just keep progressing to actually be able to get that same 45-degree angle that you were able to get on the Peterson Step Up, but doing it on your own. So for me, this was one of the tricks that got me to be able to dunk off one foot, because I would just get too much shin splints and stuff like that. So this is awesome for shin splints. A lot of guys build up quads and wind up with shin splints because they can't handle the force. I'll let Jeff get a pretty good workout here. He did perfect form on it. I put him on the spot to do this exercise. So now I will let Jeff actually talk about this whole category of exercises, because I've observed Jeff in the gym with various personal training clients using different forms, using the Patrick Step Up for ankle mobility, using the Peterson Step Up for knee mobility.